everybody. How you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. We're asking ourselves a question. This is a decision time. So what I'm trying to do is help you decide if you want to back Thunder Road Vendetta. Okay? I'm going to make my decision right now. I'm going to make it right now. So let's take a look at it together. Okay, it's on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is a platform for crowdfunding, which means they solicit funds. We give them money, and then they deliver a game in a year or two. So the company that we're dealing with here is Restoration Games. So what Restoration Games, what Restoration Games specializes in taking old games that were crappy and rebuilding them, doing really well. They had a huge hit recently called The Return to Dark Tower. I'll make 100% sure that I am right on that. Stick with me, my friends. Stick with me. I hope you're having a great... Oh, let's follow them. Created. Yeah, right there. Which should be coming in the mail very soon if you've seen one of my previous videos. Okay, so they did this Thunder Road Vendetta a while ago, last October. They canceled it, and they've done it again. And this time, it looks like it's definitely funded. So let's take a look at it. Should you do it? Should you buy it? If you're sitting there and you have this question, this very specific question, you want an answer to it. You want an answer, and there's a lot of people trying to answer that, but you've come to me, you've come to Jason of the Game Warrior. You're a Game Warrior, you're highly competitive, and you want to know if Thunder Road Vendetta is the game for you. So let's take a look at it, okay? Because we're going to make a decision. I'm going to make a decision by the end of this video. Let's take a little quick video. I've seen this before.
Thunder Road Vendetta crew. You got some sort of death wish, kid?
You got a death wish, kid? You must.
Death is all you're going to find on this road. I've helped a lot of crews make it through. Seen plenty more crash and burn. But if you listen to me, you'll...
So here's one thing that I'm looking for in a game like this. I'm looking for Mad Max, Road Warrior. I'm looking for the caravan, the truck going down. I'm looking for Mad Max Fury Road. That's what I'm looking for. So let's see if they're going to deliver this. I've watched this video once before.
Hope what's on the other side is worth it. First things first.
So it looks like they've got these little car miniatures. Those look pretty cool. I'm pretty cool about that. By the way, we are, just to some updates here, we're at $700,000. I'm rounding. 7,000 backers. Says to their $300,000 goal. So it looks like it's going to fund. It's got 7 hours to go. We're not going to watch this whole video. There's some dice.
Anticipate your opponent's moves and use your car strategically to have a shot.
Strategic move, dice. It looks like they're laying the board, like here's a board, then the board, and then they move it. And that's how the board keeps going, which is pretty cool. Chrome and Thunder. Let's get over here. So it's 2 to 4 players, right? It's going to be a $60 retail game. You're going to get it for $50, so $5 off, but you're going to actually pay for shipping. So right now, here's an interesting question. Is it going to be cheaper on Kickstarter than it is on retail? Answer no, because if it's $60 on retail, on Amazon or even Miniature Market or Game Nerds, you're going to get it cheaper. Those are websites for games. 10 and 8 up, 30 to 75 minutes, so it's a pretty short game. Says there's a 5th player expansion. Not interested in 5th player expansions. 4 players is about the most. Now look, you've got an option here. Just a little note to you, if you're out there paying attention. And you want to kind of feel it out. They have a $1 pledge. And what that means is you can pledge $1. You're never going to get that $1 back. It just supports them. But it gives you access to something called a pledge manager, which is a program that they take all the people who've pledged money to back this, and they put them into a pledge manager program. And in that, you can choose where you're going to give them your shipping address. You're going to pay for shipping. And you're going to be able to add on. So you can change and adjust your order. It's a place where we all gather to finalize what we're going to do. The Kickstarter page is just the initial pledge. Just the initial pledge. So a lot of times it's a good idea to pledge that $1, and then you don't have to give them any money now. And then in the next 2 or 3 months or so, they're going to open the pledge manager. It's kind of a sneaky way of doing things. And I don't do it that way all the time, but I do have a few that I've done it to. Now, they say that this game is going to deliver November 2022, so this year, okay? So let's talk about that. What do you think? Are you cynical like I am? I'm a little cynical. I don't think it's going to be here on time. I hope it is. I hope it is. But I don't have a lot of hope. Mostly because, boy, that's the same year. They may have this game mostly buttoned up, right? They could have it completely done, and it's already, the files are over, and they're getting their ducks in a row with the factory in China to build this game. They even might have some advanced containers set aside and some boats to bring it over. They could be doing it. I don't know though. That seems like we're looking at a 2023. Having said that, these guys are pretty professional, and it would be a bit of a shock if they were just BSing us. So they may believe it. And so maybe there's a chance. Okay, here's your $60. Friendly local grease monkey. This is for verified brick and mortars only. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Here it is. Hit the gas. This is one copy of Thunder Road, base game, and all the stretch goals. So let's go take about what the stretch goals are. Now, if you're new to Kickstarter or GameFound or any of these campaigns, these stretch goals are goals that you're going to get for buying this copy and giving them the money early. You won't get this in retail. At least that's the way it's usually set up. It's really weird that they put a car on top of a car. That doesn't seem very, I don't like that. I don't know why. That just doesn't seem cool. So the idea is that it's kind of Mad Max with dangers, and I wonder if there's a story in it. Does anyone know that? Or is it just like the game thing? Because I think you'd want to add a cool game story. Like you've got these, who's seen, Fury Road, Mad Max? There's a story behind it. The Road Warrior, right? So the Brothers Murph come in. They give you a little feel. Playing feels very cinematic, but you can't help but picture movie scenes of cars flipping through the air and crashing. So that's pretty cool. Here's the pledge levels, the $50 basic one. There's a maximum carnage, so you get extra ammo and some other stuff that goes with it. Base game components, you get some maps, you get a couple 12 cars, you get some helicopters, you get some wrecked minis. Those are pretty cool. Extra ammo, some extra cards. What do you feel? Oh, we got some people who played it. Let's see, Smoosh, I don't know who, Smoosh Games played it. Let's see who these people are. Before You played it. The Brothers Murph, Man vs. Meeple. You got the Tantrum House. So it looks like, Restoration Games did their due diligence. They got enough copies out there. There's people, you can go and see what this game is. But what's your gut telling you? What's your gut telling you? Like, I think you're into racing car games or you're not. And I'm going to tell you what. I really think these guys have done a good job. And, there's a 5th player expansion. See, I would never pay $40 for that because I'm never going to use that. I like the idea of the 3-car rigs. Those are pretty cool. The bike minis, I like that. I do like that, but I would not get it for the 5th player expansion because that's just the way I am. Here's some extra stuff coming along. What do you think? What do you think? You can already tell. Here's some stretch goals, extra stuff. There's a little picture that looks a little Mad Maxy. Can you see that? I should make myself a little bigger here on a Monday. So there's quite a bit of extra stuff that they're laying out. Look, I'm a fan of this company. I like what they do. Here's shipping. So the base game is going to be $22. So it's 60. Was it 50? Yeah, it was 50. So 72 is what you're talking about. It's going to go to Backer Kit, which is the name of the pledge manager company, and Quartermaster Logistics is the company that once it gets into the States will ship it to the United States people. Look, this looks like a fun game, and I'm going to just be honest with you. If you're into this, I think you should get it, because if you're into racing games, it has a feel, it looks fun, and if someone brings this to a game night, I'm going to play it, but I'm not going to buy it. It's just not something I'm going to buy. I'm thinking about my wife. I think she'd play, but someone brought us down, set it up, but it's just not my kind of game. And I'll tell you what, I'm a big Fury Road Mad Max fan, and this doesn't lean into that feel enough. If you want me, you got to do more than this. And so The art style is pretty cool, but it's not Mad Max style, which is what I'm looking for in a card game. A board game. So it's a no for me. I always want to say, make up your own mind, do your own thinking. But if this has helped you, and remember, I'd say this all the time. I know a lot of you out there are going, well, have you played it? Have you got onto Tabletop Simulator right here and played it? And, play a game. What if you like it? I don't do that. Not right now. I don't have the time. I generally go on feel by these things or recommendations, and I've been watching the recommendations, and it's a race game that's not really up my alley. That's what it is. So I will still play it though, right? Buy it or play it or stay away from it. I like those three choices. There's a channel out here that uses those three, and that's a great choice. So if I've helped you, I'm glad. That's what I want to do. I'm here to help you make this decision. And if you are interested and you are getting it, go ahead, tap your fingers down there and let me know. And if you're yes or no, hey, Kat saying hi. This is Ragpaw. She's a no. It's a no. It's a no for us. I support this company. I'm very much looking forward to the Return of the Dark Tower. But for this game, unfortunately, it is a decision, a choice I am making, and owning my choice. It's a no.